Bonjour!
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 Look, there she goes, that girl who's strange but special, a most peculiar mademoiselle.
I want adventure in the great wide somewhere. I want it more than I can tell.
Hi Shubshri, welcome back to Sydney once again. Can I just say first off the bat, you were fantastic in Cinderella.
Thank you.
Just wonderful way you phrase kind of your lyrics, and I just thought it was fantastic.
Thank you.
You've got a bit of a resume kind of now with different kind of various princesses. I realised Cinderella wasn't a Disney one, but it was Roger Hammerstein's, and there's a bit of similarities, I guess, with Beauty and the Beast. How have you found exploring the character of Belle, and what elements has that allowed you to explore that you haven't been able to with those other characters that you've played, like Jasmine and Cinderella and that sort of thing?
It's funny because yes, they're all princesses, but I kind of look at them really just as like the characters, and I kind of think that they're so different. And what's been awesome about, I think, Belle is the way that she's been written is that she is really strong and firm, but because she is so warm, I think that warmth kind of bleeds into the castle and it starts to change everyone around her. And I think that that's such an admirable quality of just being someone that's so good that it makes other people want to also be that.
Yeah, I think Belle is like one of the more intriguing kind of Disney characters because really, she's focusing on knowledge and wisdom over social acceptance.
Yes.
and conforming to kind of social pressures. And also, I found that just looking beyond the aesthetic and looking for what matters and what's inside. How has that been exploring that, and what's your creative process been like in embodying those elements?
Yeah, well, I think so much is given in the script. I actually think the script is really wonderful, and she's such a beautifully written character that a lot of it was there. But I really do think that she is such a wonderful role model for young people in that, she, as much as she doesn't fit in and she knows that, she doesn't ever give away who she is. She stays strong to that, and I love the friendship that she forms with the Beast, two people that have been othered and that find each other and form a really beautiful friendship. And I think that that's a lovely story as well.
Yeah, I think that's wonderful.
Yeah.
When I first saw the animated motion picture, I actually got to see it in the cinema because I'm that old now.
Yeah.
But just there was something really magical about it, and transcendent and transforming, just taking you away to this really different place.
Yeah.
What was your experience with the animated motion picture the first time you saw it, and also have you found the differences between that and the Broadway show?
I think what's so exciting, because I grew up with the animated feature as well, I don't actually remember the first time I saw it, but it just was a part of my childhood, and I think that it's been so beautiful to see this reimagined version of the show and the incorporation of digital content in with a live performance. And I think for people that did grow up with the animated feature, it really feels like it's coming to life, and that's quite exciting, and it's quite new, I think, in musical theatre to have that.
Because you've done a few different Disney productions, I guess there's been a bit of an evolution with, as you said, the technology and stuff like that. Has there been leaps and bounds compared to, say, Aladdin versus up to Beauty and the Beast now, or the reimagining of it?
I think both shows were really quite different in the way that they have been approached, but I think with Disney shows you can expect nothing less than a big spectacle and grandeur, and I think that that's always something to look forward to when you come and see a Disney production.
It's tremendous. The soundtrack, I think it's one of the only films that I remember that had three of its title tracks nominated for an Oscar in the same category.
Yeah.
Obviously, Alan Menken and Howard Ashman, who kind of composed it and wrote the lyrics. What's your favourite song? Because I think you got one of the best ones, to be honest. But yeah, what's your favourite kind of song in the production?
I think my favourite song to sing is Home, just because I think it's so beautifully written, and I love the journey that she goes on in that song, finding her strength in a place where she really has nothing. I think that that's really powerful. But what is spectacular, I think, is listening to the orchestra play this music and the way that it's been written. It really sounds cinematic, and that's quite spectacular in this theatre, and listening to that every night is something else.
Extremely looking forward to it. Can't wait for opening night. Thanks very much for your time.
Thank you.
And break a leg, and best of luck for tomorrow night.
Thanks.
Guest, be our guest. Hello. Put our service to the test. Tie your napkin round your neck, Cherie, and we'll provide the rest.